California is heavily influenced by the teachers unions. One of the biggest spenders in California politics. We've all been aware of the teachers unions and how bad they are. And this is nothing against teachers necessarily. It's their unions. Well, where does their money go when they actually dole out money? 70% of the nation's public school teachers, government school teachers, are a part of the unions. And of that, Pew Research says about 58% of them lean to the left, while 35% of them lean to the right. So that's still a third of teachers, Kristen, that claim that, hey, we are semi-conservative in our value system. Have we seen any teachers union stump for conservative values in any way, shape, or form? As someone who's a very involved with and understanding the homeschool system, I don't know, what do you see the contrasts between the public government schools and the homeschool systems and the values being propagated?
Yeah, so it is wild because if we think about it, I don't know if you guys ever see this, but we have like the neighborhood apps, and constantly our local teachers are asking for just randos to donate money so they can buy classroom supplies. And I always
Yeah.
respond, I don't get a great response from those that I put this out to, but I say, what happened to the tax dollars? Why aren't our tax dollars purchasing all of these supplies? Why are you asking us to then pay again? And they ask parents to pay again. So, at this point, it's like parents buy the pencils, unions buy the politicians, quite frankly. They're begging for glue sticks, but the union is bankrolling Kamala. And I just have to say, I looked into this, and one of the places that the teachers unions are donating money to is Arabella Advisors. And even the Wall Street Journal said that it is dark money and billions flow through it, often to pop-up groups that fund grassroots, but they're really it's a political storefront.
Yeah, that seems to be exactly the case. I really feel like I want to go on the tangent of, okay, well, schools are funded by property taxes. Property values have gone through the roof. Property taxes, therefore, have gone through the roof, revenue at least. So where the heck is that money going? But we can save that for like a 3-hour conversation on a podcast sometime. Bo, the president of the National Education Association told a public radio in Philadelphia that, well, we're actually pretty evenly split between conservatives and liberals. Now, we know that statistically that's just not true. But even if that was true, why then does it only seem like the teachers' unions are stumping for liberal causes? And there's nothing about, hey, maybe we should stop the brainwashing the kids, among many other complaints that we conservatives probably have.
Yeah, I love how he's like, no, we're evenly split between Republicans and Democrats, but the children are getting nothing of this, right? In Oakland, all the kids aren't reading at math levels and reading levels that are appropriate. They've actually dropped those levels too. So it's surprising to me that they worry so much about politics and instead of worrying about the kids. And I feel bad for these kids. They're going to school having to call Mr. Mead, Mrs. Mead, and they can't even pass a math test. It's a little infuriating.